Welcome back to Mimi's Way of Life. It's Mimi, aka Mandy. I am still here. I am still alive. I know it's been a few days. I know it's less than a week, but love that, don't ya? Yeah, I'm sick, and I have that, and my nose is so dry, and I felt like I was dying for a couple days. Okay, that's like man flu kind of thing, but just kidding, husband flu, whatever. But I am slowly on the mend. I have more energy now than I had for the past few days. I started not feeling well. I think it was Wednesday night. And Thursday was kind of like heading down for the count. I was really, I woke up feeling like crap. So, I'm still doing Omad, still doing 1 meal a day, still can't finish a sentence or a thought. But since I was doing Omad, I didn't want to do something that would break my fast or possibly kick me out of ketosis. So I'm being really careful with my cold meds and not taking like the liquid stuff because I think some of them have sucralose, some of them have like maltodextrin or sorbitol. Sorbitol and maltodextrin are so not good for you, especially if you're trying to stay in ketosis. I know I'm sick, but I would rather suck it up and try and get through it than not kick myself out and possibly have a relapse, if you will. I mean, I'm a food addict, so yes, it would be a relapse. So I ran out of the stuff that I had. Apparently I'd gotten it at Walmart and not at Safeway like I thought, because I went to Safeway last night to get something to help me sleep and take some of this away so I could sleep. So the stuff that I had gotten at Walmart didn't have any sort of sweeteners in it or whatever. It wasn't like the soft gels. It was just like the caplets. So the hard pill form, if you will. But even the ones that Safeway had that were like the caplets, they had something in it. Now I'd rather take the gel caps, because it kind of gives you the same effect as taking the liquid without the liquid death flavor. So I had to suck it up last night. I was miserable and I needed to sleep. So Safeway didn't have what I wanted, and I wasn't even about to drive way out to Walmart to check there, and, God forbid they're out or something. So I sucked it up and went with this, the cheap version of the NyQuil stuff. And it does have sorbitol. So I almost cried in the store because I've been doing so good and I didn't want it to kick me out of ketosis. I didn't want it to mess up any of my progress. And sorbitol being one of the worst ones out there, that will kind of do that. Luckily, it's not like I'm having, desserts with it in it that's going to have a bunch. So it's just a little bit. And I just took my GKI. I'm just going to check a watch I don't have on. Let me see. It is 11:14. I just took it probably about 11 o'clock. And it was at, my GKI was at a 4.56. That's kind of interesting. But a 4.56. So I'm still in a good state of ketosis. It's a great number still. It's not as great as it could have been. But I've been checking my GKIs early in the day and then before eating. And I've noticed that, I guess this is kind of the good thing about getting one of the meters. It's one of the good things about getting the Keto Mojos. Sorry, my phone cut off. But it helps you kind of track this kind of thing and know your sugars and whatnot. I've noticed that my GKI and my ketones are really low in the morning, even if I haven't eaten, I've fasted since I've eaten dinner the night before. But apparently the way that my body processes the sugars is very slow. So when, as the day goes on, it it gets better throughout the day. Right before I eat, around between 6 and 7 o'clock at night, it is much higher. Well, no, lower. It's my ketone numbers are higher, but that means that my GKI is lower, which means I'm in a higher state of ketosis, if that makes sense. So I've been noticing that. So I'll oh, I also had a weigh-in update that I can actually post a picture of for you in here. I am down 1.7 this week. I am at 191, I think it was 0.4. I'll show you a picture right after this clip, but yes, so I lost 1.7 this week. It is not the 6.3 as last week, but they cannot all be that. The week before was a lot of water weight leaving, and with ketosis, you're kind of constantly trying to get rid of that water. So I think last week was just kind of a catch up to that water loss. That was mainly a fat loss week. This week, I weigh myself every day. And I'm not going to give you numbers, but I am down already since Monday. So it's going to keep going. I've lowered my fats a little bit because I want the ketones to eat the fat on my body before eating the fat that I'm taking in. So I'm not going completely low fat. I am lowering my fat. So I have enough to keep me satiated, but I'm also down low enough that it's going to look to my body at some point to start burning that. And also with Omad, that just helps it burn more. So let's see. I think that was it on that part of it. So I am down. And I tried this guy this week. Finally found one. I have been searching, waiting for our area to get this. The Frosé Rosé, that's how you say it. Did not love it. Not even one bit. Yesterday, yes, it is empty. I had that yesterday because I was desperate and I had no others in the house, and I didn't even have like a 0 carb heavy cream or anything that I could use as a full fat source for a coffee or anything to get me going. And so I drank it. It was not my favorite. It is not even remotely my favorite. It has just a strange taste to it. I'm not quite sure what it is. At first I was like, oh, it's kind of like strawberry gum or something. Nope, that went away. Now it's like there's a hidden Tootsie Pop or something weird in there. But I like Tootsie Pops, but not in this. No, I don't know what it is. I don't like it. So I don't know what y'all think of this one, but it is not my favorite. I tried it, and technically I tried it twice, because the first day I tried one, couldn't even finish it. But I had a backup, so that's what I drank instead. But then yesterday I was desperate, and all I had was the second one of these that my husband bought. Anyway, those are now out of the house, and I am back to my sour heads, because that's what I gotta have, apparently. And yeah, so still doing the OMADs. I'll show you maybe a couple days worth of food that I've had. There's not a lot of footage since I'm only eating one meal a day. I am cooking I made the coleslaw from Keto Ginger's recipe that she has, and also am making kind of like the her pulled pork, but I kind of tweaked the recipe just a little bit to add the seasonings and stuff that I like. Like I add garlic to mine, a little bit of minced, a little bit of powdered garlic. I added just a squeeze, and maybe not even a full quarter cup, but just kind of a squeeze of a sugar-free maple syrup, in addition to the barbecue sauce and stuff. So I do use the G. Hughes barbecue sauce, and but it's not pulled pork, it's actually the country style ribs. I have those in the crock pot, and yeah. So we're gonna be having that for dinner. I may or may not, I haven't decided yet if I am going to have half a serving of the 90-second bread, split that with my husband. The way that I make it, what I make it in, I can actually split it in half and then split each of our halves in half, so we still have two pieces if we wanted to make like a little Sammy or something. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably take a picture of the pork stuff as I'm making it. And I think I've actually done it in another video. I don't remember. But yeah. Yeah. But then you'll see it when I eat it too, when it's all plated up. So I'm just going to load this real quick today. Tomorrow you'll see the actual food of what I'm eating today, most likely. And I'll try and remember to do my GKI. I don't do it every single night, but I'll try and remember to do it tonight and show you guys right before I eat the pork what it looks like, and add that in as a clip tomorrow. It's going to be just a short, small video. I'm presuming, unless something weird happens. But I'm just getting this done. Gonna upload it. No editing, probably just putting things together and throwing it in with my intro and my outro, and gonna call it a day, just because I want to update you guys and let you know I'm still here and I have not abandoned my channel. I just feel like poo. Kind of sound like it too. Look like it. For reals. Don't even have a bandana on today. Nothing. I am just not feeling life. So people at home are lucky that they're gonna get fed tonight, including myself. All right, I'm going to go for now, drink some water, because now I'm thirsty. And I think that's it. Laters, guys.